Okay. Yeah. Okay, just one bear. Just one bear.
Hello and welcome to this episode of our podcast. With us today we have Simon, Henrik, and myself, Håkon. We will start with a beer called Austmann Coffee Porter and see what it tastes like.
It says on the box it's a breakfast porter.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think I've tried a coffee porter before.
Only coffee? And
Only
porter?
coffee stout.
Coffee Porter.
Yeah. This is not my cup of tea. I already
No,
sense.
it's a glass of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, the can, the beer can, is really ugly, with two sad trolls on it.
Yeah, Siamese troll.
Yeah.
One body, two heads. Isn't that the famous band?
Siamese troll.
One body, two heads.
Yeah, one body, two troll hands. Too funny. Yeah, you are the professional guys there, so why don't you enlighten me on what
It
this
was
is?
a bit too sweet, I think, but
I
Yeah.
agree. I wouldn't have this for breakfast.
no. Seem to think there's lactose in it, so
Yeah, it's milky.
it's just too sweet, but it doesn't seem like it. And it seems like there's chocolate in it as well.
Hmm. So at what time of the day would you have this, Henrik?
What time is it now?
9.
3 to 9 at the evening.
Yeah. No, that seems about the right time. It was should have been a bit more burnt, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of neither porter or coffee, and I don't think I've ever tasted a mashup, coffee beer that I enjoyed. So, yeah, this one's mostly yours, I think.
But this is more. It's more chocolate than coffee as well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that they added chocolate. It says aroma. That's always disturbing when you see on a beer.
Yeah.
My aroma.
Yeah, it's a bit too sweet, I think, as well. These type of like roasted and coffees, like stouts and stuff, I really enjoy to if you have like a chocolate dessert. But this is too sweet to have something sweet with it. So I don't know. Maybe it's a dessert in liquid form.
Breakfast dessert.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Norwegian brand, isn't it?
Yes.
Austmann.
From Trondheim, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
Says,
sure.
Says Trondheim. Isn't that where one body, two troll heads from?
I have not heard of that band, but
I see a connection.
yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, why did you choose our next topic, Simon? The album for today.
Well, the album I chose was Piledriver's Metal Inquisition, and why? It's I I enjoyed the album a lot. it's a weird thing, you know. Already when you have the cover in your hands, the what the fuck lamps are blinking like crazy.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't. They don't slow down when you put on tracks like "Sex with Satan" and it's a fantastic album, and it's dorky as hell, and I can't. I'm judging by the cover they choose and the kind of line that they choose to the level they choose to operate on. I can't believe that they don't do this with some humor and some self.
It must be some humor involved here.
Yeah, because the whole record.
It starts very hair metally. I feel like kind of very heavy metal. Just
Heavy
Power
heavy
chords,
thrash metal. Mashup, but with kind of aggressive, in a way, lyrics. You know, it's the Metal Inquisition is that if you're not a metalhead, you're gonna be executed by guillotine.
Yeah.
So
It was kind of funny because before you sent the album cover, we sent a couple of memes. So me and Håkon didn't understand that this was a suggestion to a album we could hear. So you had to send it again, like this was an actual suggestion.
It wasn't just another meme.
yeah. So if there's no humor involved, it would be weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's I've only lately kind of dug more into the band. I heard that record a couple of years ago, and it kind of it was cool, but I didn't listen more to it until recently, and I picked it up again and got more into it and kind of read a bit about the band, and it was how I remember it from the Wikipedia article and some other sources. It was actually not a band. It was a project that put together by a record label, because this was the album came in 85, I believe. So that was when, you know, Metallica were starting to get really big, and a lot of the thrash metal stuff, and so I guess it was a record label that saw all of those things and want to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
So I guess all the members were kind of hired guns, or most of them at least, and there were like 2 people writing the music, but it was all orchestrated by organized by the label to make bucks of the new thing.
Yeah. It says that they didn't play from 89 to 2004.
Yeah.
So they were kind of like get some money, and then realized later they could still get some money.
Yeah, but if I'm not wrong, it was I guess when you do it like that, it's the record label that owns the name and everything. So if the record label doesn't want anymore, doesn't have the funds or wherever, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you have to do the Abbath or the Children of Bodom thing and use slightly another name, So I think that when they have been playing live like a couple of years ago, and then it was added some I don't remember the name, but it was added some the evil Piledriver or something like that.
Exalted Piledriver.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
seems
it's,
like it would be good for good live music. It's not too
Yeah,
difficult
probably
to
better live actually.
pay attention to. So it would be good live.
yeah. I would. Have you seen the pictures of the vocalist guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I searched.
In recent years or in the live.
Yeah, he's really charming.
Yeah, it's just. But I couldn't help to think about you know the Norwegian band called Urgehall.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's black metal band, kind of punkish black metal, something like that. They have one of their members uses a similar mask, you know, with kind of sado looking things with long spikes on it. So I was kind of wondering if he was inspired from Piledriver to have such a mask.
Might be. I haven't seen a picture of Urgehall.
It's it's the same thing in a way.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you just search for Urgehall with pictures, you see the thing. It's not the same, but it might come from there, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's
hard
might as well
to-
be a
hard to tell.
Slipknot or whatever. It's
By chance too,
Yeah.
you know. It's just whatever.
I wouldn't hug that guy.
more than once.
No, yeah, maybe once, and
Maybe.
then I don't have to hug anyone one more.
Ever again.
Could
Yeah.
get your ear pierced at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Or your nose, maybe. But yeah, the album was kind of old school and dirty in the
Yeah.
like sound.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
very similar sounding all of it. It makes sense that you say it was a studio project or label project more than a band, as it's very all the songs are quite similar
Yeah.
in a way.
So, what do you think about the cover, Håkon?
Yeah, it's quite funny that he is holding a guitar like a jackhammer,
A flying V.
flying V, trying
Yeah.
to drill a hole in his
He's a poser, I guess.
post. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's as you say, it's weird if there's no humor involved with that kind of cover, with that kind of pose.
Yeah, because it's the kind of character rising that you see here is the pie. I don't know if that guy is like named Piledriver or
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
is.
The singer was Piledriver, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
because then he is the Piledriver dude is.
Pile driving. is,
How I interpret the cover is kind of the youngster on the floor there isn't metal enough.
Yeah.
So he's doing the Metal Inquisition thing on him with a flying V jackhammer on his head.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's quite funny.
It's a yeah.
Nothing to
It's a
add
yeah.
here.
Yeah. What can you say?
I wish they would
uh,
do pile driver as in the sex position pile driver. That would have been a
What's
Funny
that?
cover.
Please tell me.
that's
Please
a
illustrate.
Google search for you guys.
My dad wouldn't like that to find that in my search
To be pile-drived?
history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, me and Henrik usually spin off in the drum talk, but I'm gonna do just one quick here. There's not often you see Ludwig double bass drums.
isn't
Kids.
it?
Isn't it very 80s though, Ludwig?
No, no, it's timeless, but not often double bass kits. I tend to see, it's more like rock, old style rockish or something. Yeah, more cleaner band sounds that use Ludwig often. But yeah, and it seems like is it 24?
Yeah, it's big bass drums, so probably 24. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind a Ludwig with 2 bass drums.
Not at all, not me neither at all. But it's not often you see it because metal drummers often use other brands.
Yeah, that
it's
is
my
true.
impression at least.
Yeah, it's a lot of blues and jazz and rock drummers.
Yep.
That with smaller kits that uses Ludwig, but it is timeless.
Absolutely,
especially in white.
Drums. Now we won't ravel about drums for a while, Håkon.
Yeah, the bass of the record is very.
It's big.
Normal.
No, but the bass did. You heard it pretty well.
Yeah, it's
throughout the album, but I guess maybe it was because the guitars were playing a bit.
Probably. I don't know.
Bit more up the neck, while the bass was big and boomy.
Yeah. So, but it was very standard heavy metal bass playing, as well as guitar and drums.
Yeah.
And it's very, the sound that you hear from a lot of 80s bands. It's a kind of the same thing with like Master of Puppets, even though that's more produced than this. It's a lot of middle tone. It's like, what do you call it in Norwegian? I guess we would say it's like loddent. It sounds a bit like a woolen, what's it called? Tappe.
Rug.
Yeah, a woolen rug is placed over
blanket.
your speaker. Yeah, blanket over your speaker.
but yeah, it's a bit muddy.
Yeah, muddy and yeah.
But yeah, I thought that. I mean, I listened to the album on YouTube.
Yeah,
but it might be better on vinyl. I'm not sure.
Probably,
Everything
but probably not a different world. I would guess.
No.
But I on YouTube there's. Did you listen to the version that I sent you? Or
yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot. Some different versions there, and some of them are really lo-fi.
Then I might have listened to the lo-fi actually.
Oh, you wanted the Dark Throne edition.
The true edition.
True edition. Yeah.
Trude Dreveland edition.
That's a joke for Norwegians.
That's a joke for my Colombian friends.
She's on the right side of politics. We have Colombian friends.
But the songs were, as we've said, I agree with that. Some of them are more trashy and some are heavy metal. It's a lot of how should I say it? Creative titles.
Yeah.
Sodomize the Dead and Alien Rape and
Have sex with Satan or whatever. Sex with Satan.
Yeah. But after hearing the album, I'm just barely listened to it like 1.5 times or so. And my favorite song is probably Witch Hunt. This far, at least.
Yes, it's a bit more groovy.
Yeah,
Down tempo and.
I felt
that's a downer for me actually.
Really.
So
it's not very trashy though. It's very heavy metal or doomy.
I'm going on a witch hunt.
Yeah,
and yeah.
What's your favorite song, Simon?
The thing that fascinates me about this band and this record is that it's so fucking 80s, and it's kind of trashy and raw, and it's the dorkiness and the the lyrics and everything. That's just you don't know if you're gonna laugh or you're gonna headbang. You know,
Yeah.
it throws you for a loop in that weird way. Is this kindergarten lyrics or is it serious? Or you
It's
never
not very far from kindergarten lyrics.
no.
If you're not
Yeah.
a metalhead, you might as well be dead.
Yeah, and that's the Metal Inquisition, and
Yeah.
that's what's happening on the cover, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are quite standard, all of it. Not very innovative in any way.
No, but it's cool. It's cool. You should give it a listen. If it one more listen.
One more listen.
Yeah.
At least that's maybe not the whole album, but some of the songs are really good, and yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, when I was listening through it, I thought that some of it is cool, but I
Yeah.
might not put the record on myself.
Mm.
But if somebody else had put it on, and I wouldn't mind.
I would go to a live show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that would be great.
Yes.
Well, okay. Yeah. Okay, just one bear. Just one. Just one bear.